exactly at the moment this ultrasonic cleaner finished up. Anyways, whatever. I got stuff to do. I'm messing around with this here. Okay, so this ultrasonic cleaner should now be cleaned in all of the deepest, tiniest little crevices in here that you can't really reach easily, but it is covered in product right now. So we are going to rinse this off first and foremost, and then I'm going to spray carb cleaner through the rest of it. Let's unplug this guy. Okay. I could probably save this fluid here for using it another time, but let's come over. Okay, my internet seems to be pretty spotty right now. Fun. All right, let's go. We'll just try this. You know what? If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, now we've rinsed off the carb. So what we have now, gentle, Andrew, gentle, is one hypothetically clean carb. And what I'm going to do is blow this off. So where's my tripod here? Get you set up so I can do this. Okay, here we go. All right, you ready? Okay. Good enough. All right. My cleaner might have been a bit aggressive on there because I can see a little bit of cloudiness on the metal here. Hello, how's it going? We are cleaning a snowblower carburetor today. For anybody who's just joined us here, I was trying to snowblow my driveway and it stopped working and I'm going away, so I need this to work. So we just finished using an ultrasonic cleaner to get into all of the little crevices and stuff of a carb. A carb is what mixes fuel. Where's the focus here? Carburetor mixes the gasoline and puts it into the engine to run. Anyways, I'm reassembling the carb now, and I'm going to take it upstairs into the garage. We're going to put it back on the snowblower, and we're going to try and run the snowblower, and we're going to see if it works or not. So fingers crossed here. Taking it out, I've blowed it and dried it off as much as I can. I'm now going to spray some carb cleaner in there just as insurance. The ultrasonic cleaner should have done most of the work here, or all of the work really. But you can see how if I put it in one direction, it shoots out another direction. So it's all interconnected. I don't really know how it all works, but I do know that it can get clogged very easily. All right, so now I'm going to assemble this back together again, and what I need to do is figure out how it came off here. So you can see this, I believe, went down there. That sat up there somewhere. Where is it seated? I think like that. That looks like it was correct. I have not done this exact style of carb before, and really I only do it when absolutely necessary. Okay, so I think I've got the carb back together here, and we are going to put these two screws in here, and then we're going to take it upstairs, or no, take it into the garage and put it onto the snowblower and see if it runs. Okay. So while I'm doing this, I'm reattaching the bowl. It's called the bowl of the carb because it looks like a bowl, and a whole bunch of gasoline sits in there, and it has this little tiny float that goes up and down, and it controls the input of gasoline into the rest of the carb. We've got our throttle and choke here. All right, so now that this is back together, right, we're gonna actually just spray a bit more in here as insurance. Do. I did put gloves on, but this is I think it's a strong solvent, so it's really, there we go. Not very nice on the gloves. It just swells and goes through the gloves. But anyways, so we have one carb hypothetically cleaned. Let's go put it onto a snowblower. All right, come up with me. Walk up through the house here. I have a headlamp on because my garage is dark. Excuse the bumpiness here. Okay, boots on because I want to go and use the snowblower. This is Cooper. Cooper, say hi. You grabbing the kids? I do not. Wearing the jacket. There we go. All right. Wifey's going to get the kids. I am going to get the snowblower going again. All right, here we go. Open sesame. Okay, welcome. We have a snowblower. I'm going to close the door because I'm going to close the door because it's cold. And let's find you somewhere that you can watch this take place and also not be completely in the way. All right. So we have a snowblower with the carburetor off of it. And we are going to put this carburetor back. It goes right on here on the snowblower. And I'll explain a little bit as I'm going. This is not a how-to. This is kind of just, hey, look what I'm doing. So, do that wrong way. That's the throttle on this side. Okay. So in there, usually they have something called a gasket. A gasket is a very thin piece of material that goes on in between the sections to kind of seal it. And what we're going to do, if you can see or if I'm in the way or not, whatever. I'm going to put this back on here. We've got these two long bolts that go all the way through. And I'm going to thread those in there. Part one. Part two. Where's mine? Couldn't find the thing for this. We're just going to use this is not the right tool for the job, so try not to strip everything, but that's good enough. Okay, so that part of the carb is back on. Put you down a little bit there so you can see too. Okay, so we have two parts here. We've got this metal bar that goes on for the throttle, which controls the speed of the engine. I need to connect. There's a metal bar I need to connect, and there's a little spring that keeps the tension that I got to connect as well. I don't know the best way to do this. I'm just going to kind of do it. Try not to break it. General rule of life. Oh, I should have done that first. Oh, Andrew. Okay. Get smart. Undo what I just did here. Because that's how it's supposed to be done. So we take this. What is that squeaking noise? Take this off so that we can put this part on first. Squeaking. There, that's why. Okay. Now we could do it. That's a snowblower. Snowblower needs a little bit of lubrication here. Okay. So in about 2 minutes, we're going to be trying to see if this snowblower will start. So place your bets on whether or not I was able to clean the carb successfully. Again, this is the wrong tool for this. Or not. And keep in mind, I'm going to spray some carb cleaner into the carb just before, and it will start up. It always starts up. It's whether or not it keeps running. We'll tell if you're successful or not in your cleaning. And again, if you have problems with the small engine, carb is, in my experience, it's always the carb. It's never spark plug. It's never anything else. The carb has very tiny components that can get clogged very easily. This is our gas line in here. This just plops on, has a little clamp that we secure over it so it doesn't leak gas. There we go. Okay, that's that part. I should fill. I closed the gas line so there wouldn't be gas coming out. So I need to open that again. Come on. Okay, opening the gas line so that gas can fuel or flow into the carb. And we're going to put the rest of the parts back together here. Just going to do it quickly. I just need to make sure there was a key for this snowblower at one point. So it has a little part here that needs to be connected, otherwise it won't start up. And we have a little hose for the priming here. So this, push this, puts a little air into the pull fuel and makes a little vacuum, I should say, sorry. Okay, there we go. This goes down here, but you know what? Getting a little ahead of myself. Oh, I forgot the carb cleaner downstairs. Nope, just gonna use brake cleaner, engine for fogging. Wait. Maybe I have a tiny bit of carb cleaner in here. Before I put it back together, oh, I forgot a part too. The air intake. Oh, come on, you bugger. Alright. You sit there. There's a part that sits here for the air intake. This was my mesh that was covering the air intake for the carb, and it probably the reason why this clogged. So instead of a nice higher quality filter, it's just a screen mesh. And this is how it's set up in there, and those holes are too big, so debris gets in there and clogs those holes, and that's probably what caused all of this. I'm not solving the root cause today, I'm just getting it going. We are going to, let me run downstairs. I'm going to spray carb cleaner in there. It's kind of an important step. Gasoline's flowing, going down into the bowl, but this just helps make sure it starts up. I'm going to run downstairs. So bear with me for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got carb cleaner. I'm going to spray it in through the air intake as well, and that will help it start up. Now we're just going to reassemble everything, and I'm going to pull it out, and we're going to test it. It's on there. Okay. So yes, now place your bets as to whether or not this is going to work. Connect the priming hose there. And Got that all there. All right. All right. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. My snowblower's got these little plastic caps on the screws, which makes it a lot easier to screw in. I didn't have to get a screwdriver out. I was able to assess this just by using my fingers, which was kind of cool. I never really had that before on any of my small engine stuff. Now I do imagine they probably strip and break off rather easy, but this one seemed to be intact. Okay. And this is the choke. It controls how much air gets into that carb. I need to seat it properly. Come on. Come on. Where were you? Oh. Come on, bugger. One of the little hoses things in the way. There we go. Come on. Why? So I have to land that on top of the carb. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right. So now we're just gonna screw these screws tight. I'm gonna pull it outside of the garage here, and we're gonna see if it works. If I was successful or not. If I don't, I'm just gonna put it at the end of the driveway. Say best of luck. No, I'm just kidding. I could fix this. All right. If I wanted to. I just don't want to do this today. Here we go. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think it's going to start up? Let's find out here. Check. Gas is on. I'm not even going to prime it because we've got some starter fluid in there. And remember, it likely will start up because I've sprayed carb fluid in there. It's whether or not it keeps running. So if your tiny jets are clogged on your carb, it might start up if you spray fluid in there, but it will stop running after 5-10 minutes or so or whatever. Let's see. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Come on. I really wanted it to be first pull for you guys. Actually, let's do this. There's no food in the bowl. Come on, baby. So, we are just going to spray a bit more carb cleaner in there. What it might be is the bowl is empty, potentially. Or maybe everything I did didn't work. We will find out. Stay. Pull it out. Pull you down again. Okay. So all I'm going to do is spray some carb cleaner through into the intake here. And I'm gonna put a lot. Why not? I lost my little red thing. Yeah. What? We're just going to try starting it with it all open. We'll put this stuff together after. Okay. You ready? Let's try it. Come on, baby. Okay. Where did my little stupid red thing go? There we go. All right. try it again here. Put a little bit where it primes. So basically I'm just spraying carb cleaner in all the various holes I can still access and just holding my breath that it works. So fingers crossed here. Again, I'm not a mechanic. I just had to learn how to do this stuff out of necessity. Choke is open. Come on. Oh, you bugger. Why are you so hard to seat? Choke is fully open. All right. The other option might be that I flooded it prior to trying to clean the carb. No, we're still going to try carb cleaner first and foremost. Come on, baby. Start for me. Next troubleshooting step is can't really drop the bowl easily to see. I'm assuming gas is flowing in there. So potentially I flooded it, which means I have to find where the spark plug is, take it off, and let it evaporate out. I have no idea. Where's this spark plug? This stupid snowblower. I'm just gonna pray for a little bit here. I just want to hear it turn over an extra one to know that it's thinking about starting for me here. This was not the instant gratification I was hoping for. Go the other way. And we close the choke and see. You bugger. Next step. Take a step back and see what we're doing. Okay. You. All right. It would help if I knew what all those holes did, but I do not. Beautiful. That's progress. All right. So that just ran completely off of the carb cleaner. So wherever I put it there, actually got it into the engine, so the engine's not flooded, which is good. It just, I bet you this bowl hasn't filled with gasoline yet. Maybe it just has Air's not, I don't know, the air's not exchanging, whatever, who cares. Let's just keep doing this, and then enough that the gasoline hopefully will flow, and these jets should be clean here. Let's keep trying that. Maybe choke over a bit. Come on, and I did open the gas valve. Yes, I did. Okay. One step closer. And I have no idea how much is too much, but maybe we'll find out. Alright, I'm going to check that our fuel is flowing. And I'm going to do that by taking off this fuel line right there. And we are going to focus here and take off the fuel line. I want to see a little bit of gasoline come out, which means that gas is flowing down. If gas is not going in, then, oh, yeah, I can see it dripping out as I'm moving the hose down. That's a good sign. I mean, gas wants to get into the engine. So that's not the problem. I maybe should have filled up that bowl with gas on my own. That's not leaking. Okay, we're going to try and force it along here. Let's... priming is different, so let's give it a bit of fuel to run on. Oh, maybe I can drop the bowl now. Here, one sec. These were seized before. Let's drop the bowl and make sure it's filled. Oh, it's also assuming I put it all back together properly, which there is a good chance that I did not do that. I feel like I did, but... I keep trying this. It's too annoying, awkward. Let's just... Let's do this a couple more times and see if... turn it so I'm not exhausting all the fumes into the garage here in case I need to go back in there and work. Ready. Okay, so fuel is not flowing where it needs to. So, you know what? I'm gonna take off the carb again. I'm gonna double check that I reassembled it properly. Because the fuel valve off. Pop off the fuel line here. Up, off. There we go. I really need to get proper screwdriver for that. Fucker. 1, 2. Alright. So far it's how not to repair your snowblower with Andrew Meades here. Gentle. This was not an adventure I wanted to go on today. Snowblower, okay. So, taking it apart here, I'm going to see if I put all the internal components, and I want to see a lot of gas inside this bowl here. So maybe I didn't assemble the float properly. I really wasn't paying attention when I took it apart, so that increased my odds of making a mistake. I see gas coming out. Okay, it's on my hands. That's perfect. So I wanted to make sure gasoline was in there, and it is. So we got a full float. Maybe we just don't have the right setup in here. Okay. Come on up. There we go. One. And there is a little spring on the bottom of this. Okay. So that goes down there. That's it. So that comes up into there. All right. And I'm going to put right gently into the snow there. So this is our, probably our cause here. Let's see. Oh. Well, there is a couple things at the bottom there. The float, I think, is correct. It goes up and hits that, and that should block that off. There's a little black debris in there. Not debris, just stuff. But you know what? This bowl wasn't crazy full either with gas, which might be the problem, actually. This should be filled. Maybe we'll try that as well. So I'm going to open this gas valve here. And we're going to try and fill up this bowl a bit more. Anything to help gasoline get to the engine we need to do. Come on. Okay. All right. So we now have a super full bowl, which may or may not have been the problem. We have a float here. Oh God, I gotta put this bowl down for a second. I'm gonna spill gas all over the driveway. Stay. Okay, we got our float. I've got this little brass, I have no idea what the heck it is. This is a little brass component. This might be the problem because I did not pay attention where this came out. I believe it sits in there because I can't really see. It sits up there. Hold on. Hold on. No, that can't be it. Can it? Crap. So I have a brass part that... No, it's got to go... Where's the rest of this here? So this goes down into there. What would that brass thing do? Gasoline flows from there into the bowl. And it needs to come through this little jet into there. Well, it might be actually, because I can see. No, we'll try it there. Whatever. This is not too bad to reassemble. Where is my... Where it seats in there. Okay. And we're going to put the spring down there. Okay, I think that might be it. I may be completely blocking the thing I want, or I may have fixed it. So, let's see. Crap. Okay. I'm worried I blocked what I wanted to do, but here, you don't know till you try. Thread in there a little bit, please. You can hear my guard dog in the background. He's not a guard dog. He's just super anxious. All right. Do. Oh, kids home? No, not yet. Okay, now she wants a rag here. I'm worried I might have filled this with a bit too much gas, so I'm just put a little bit out there. I don't know if the bowl has to have a certain level of air in it or not. Again, not a mechanic or small engine mechanic by any means. Just a guy that likes to try to fix his own stuff and learns as he goes. Okay. We may be doing this all over again very soon. Let's see here. Okay, and then this goes on. We put throttle components on first. That and a little spring here, tension. Okay. There. Really need to get a screwdriver for this, but okay. Okay, that's on there. Put the fuel line on, and done. What do I need to test this? Let's just put the electrical connection here. I'm pretty sure that needs to be on there. Test it, and we're just gonna try and run it like that. Oh, my back is hurting. Okay, fingers crossed this works here. Oh, wow, I'm getting old. All right, choke is, I'll put a little bit of choke here. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that's further than we were. I'm still not entirely sure that I set it up properly, but what we're going to try and do is reassemble it. I'll give this a little safety squirt there. Reassemble it, and then I can try... Actually, no. Let's see if we can get a run like this. I'm not going to do this. Here. Feel like gas isn't free flowing yet. Okay. All right. Same problem that we had before. All right. So it's not assembled properly. You know what? This is it. Use the internet to our advantage here. Let's go and look up how the carb goes back together. There's a brass part which I was not paying attention to when I took it off, and I have no idea if I put it back in the right spot. So we're gonna hop on the internet here and see. Welcome to the information. Okay. snowblower carb assembly images. So we're looking at carbs now. I just need to find the right one. Ironically, I'm going to probably use a YouTube video to figure out where I'm going wrong here. Is that the right carb? No. How to fix a snowblower. That's the one I'm more familiar with, actually, that style carb. I want to see one that has a spring at the bottom and a little brass. No, that's the style I know how to do. We're on the style I don't know how to do. OEM high carb. Oh, this might be it. I think it's got, yeah, this looks familiar. So we're gonna search for that now. Images. Come on, they're all assembled. I want to see parts. This is not the journey that I wanted to go on today. I don't think it's the right carb either. Watch a video from someone that actually knows what they're talking about, but they have to have the same carb. Might be it. Let's see. Okay, I'm live streaming, watching a video on how to do the thing that I should have known in the first place. Oh my God. What we're going to do too, actually, is we are going to Craftsman carb. Fix a snowblower carb. Is this the right kind? No. Damn it. We're back. We're going back again. This is Troubleshooting 101. Come on. Go and look at the name or a part number of the carb you're trying to deal with. It might be aftermarket. I don't know. Alright, what the heck is this thing? Nikki. Nikki carb. Okay. There we go. Nikki carb. Going on an adventure now. Alright. Nikki carb. Here we go. All right. Yes, this is it because it doesn't have a drain valve on the bottom. How does a Nikki carb drill this bigger? How to fix a surging Nikki carb? Let's see, Nikki carb cleaning. Because the problem is I need to figure out where that brass component went. Here we go. It's at the bottom. There we go. So that brass ring I put in the wrong spot. There we go. Goes at the bottom. Goes down. I have it in the wrong spot, which is blocking the core component. We're in the home stretch here. Normally, if I wasn't live streaming, I usually take pictures of the whole process, especially during disassembly. But we got to pop off this carb again, and we have to move that brass component because it's in the wrong spot. Gas is on. Let's turn the gas. Oh, gas is off. Never mind. Okay. Come on, you bugger. Okay, home stretch. I feel it. We're on the home stretch. Maybe jinxing it, but I feel like we Gentle, gentle, gentle. Off, off. Okay. All right. So, if you can see what I'm doing here. Oh, come on. Falling over. Come on. We are going to take this apart again. Nicky carb. Okay. Now we know. Come on. Luckily, it's a mild day out today. It's only, I think, 1 degree Celsius. Not as much fun to do this, minus 15. Even in the garage gets pretty cold. But not freezing though, because I have a ton of chemicals in there for my power washing business. Oh, by the way, I'm also a professional power washer. I am not a snowblower repair mechanic, very obviously. Okay, here we go. So, I put that little brass spot in the wrong place. It goes at the bottom. And this, oh crap. Okay, how do I get it off there without breathing? These are very fragile. Ugh. Go. Okay. All right. You go down here as I thought. So that's where it should have gone. That's why we're not running. The spring goes down there. You don't get it filled with snow. And our little needle. And our little needle, which is the most critical part, goes in the proper spot where it needs to go. And then so this float goes up and down, pushes that needle, which puts a little bit of gas through there, I'm pretty sure. Again, not a mechanic. All right. I don't know what this brass thing does. Oh, it does have a hole in it. Maybe it controls the flow of gas into the carb. Well, that's tricky. There we go. No, there's a spring in here, which I'll try and seat it on there. It's kind of critical to the whole thing. Dump out the gas. Let's go the other way. You sit there. Come on down. There we go. All right. Now, fingers crossed. We have the right assembly now. And we're going to do the same thing again. Fill a little bit of gasoline in here. Sorry, driveway. Not a good day for you. Where do I go? Okay, we're going to open this. I want to make sure this bowl is filled. Could have done this a better way. Okay. Alright. The bowl has gas in it. Okay. I need to... Hold on. Come out here. This goes down. You seat where? You go there. Is no crap. Ah, you son of a bitch. Okay. Why do you go here? You go. Oh, I may be watching a YouTube video on how to fix a carb by somebody who knows what they are doing. Okay. Okay. I think that is in the right spot. Okay. Last chance here. I'm running out of steam for this. Mr. Oliver, how's it going? How was school today? I'm still on my journey, Danny, trying to fix this thing.
Smell good.
I smell good. She likes the smell of gasoline here. I'm trying to fix the snowblower, Oliver. Oh, do-do-do-do. All right, so again, it's probably going to run for a little bit because it is filled with lots of gas in here. It's just whether or not it stays running is the test. I'm getting really good at taking this apart and putting it back together again, though. That's usually the case when you start fixing your own stuff. I have a big 4-gallon a minute power washer that I'm very good at taking apart and putting back together because I have a number of them that would like to break down. Come on. I don't want to be doing this anymore. If you've ever repaired your own stuff and troubleshooted your own equipment, I feel like you know how I'm feeling right now. I just want this to work. Once it's working, I still have 30 minutes of snow blowing in the backyard I've got to do. Okay. Here we go. We are good. Good. We're going to try and run it. All right. You still in there? You haven't fallen off yet? Okay. My prediction, it's going to run. If we have it all set up properly, maybe it will stay running. Let's see here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, you need a little bit of help. Oh! Turn gas on. That's important. Fuel valve. Now we got gas going in here, filling up the bowl. Let's give it a little love squirt here. Okay. Well, that's something here. All right. Let's see. Anyone have any comments? There's probably no one. Okay, here we go. We are going to try one more time. Fill this with some carb cleaner. Oh, I want to keep it running. Oh, maybe it was the choke. Maybe it just choked out. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe half choke. Half choke here. Do. I just want you to work. I don't want you to not work anymore. Okay, that's it for me. So essentially when I spray the carb cleaner, it's just running off of the carb cleaner. It's not getting gasoline into it properly. So I have to look at how I have all the fine components all set up. I could keep trying this and hope that it just magically fixes itself, but what I really think is I have something disassembled. The carb is clean at this point, I believe. We'll just do one last test. Why not? You never know. And we'll see if we can get it to run. But other than that, I'm just going to take it off. We'll go in the basement, do it again another day. I'm done with this for today. All right. Well, I'm sorry that was not more satisfying. It's an hour of messing around and not a lot of fun. But carbs are super duper sensitive, which is exactly why it was the problem in the first place. I now am going to go and do some more learning and see what it's probably that little needle valve. If it really is not in the perfect position, it's not getting gas to flow up into the airstream as it's being pulled into the engine, and that's combustion. So, all right. Taste of defeat today. We're gonna turn off my wrong way every time. Turn off my gas. We're gonna pop this off, and that's it for today. Maybe the next adventure, if you join me, will be a bit more satisfying. You know what? The next one's going to be power washing. Dirty to clean, satisfying power washing. Because I know I can do a good job on that one. Anyways, have a good day. Cheers all.